Peacekeeping, U.S. military deploys M777 Howitzers to guard Ukraine's border. Tensions on the Ukrainian border have reached a critical point, and in response to the escalating situation, the United States military has deployed M777 Howitzers as part of an effort to prevent further escalation of the conflict. The M777 Howitzer, which is a highly effective field artillery weapon, has become a strategic choice in dealing with security challenges in sensitive regions such as Ukraine. With advanced technology and long-range firing capabilities, these howitzers play an important role in providing the support and deterrence needed to maintain stability on the border. The use of M777 howitzers by the United States military on the Ukrainian border is an important step in demonstrating their commitment to regional security and stability. As one of the best field artillery weapons in the world, the M777 offers advantages in fire precision and mobility, which are indispensable in volatile situations such as the conflict on the Ukrainian border. One of the key advantages of the M777 howitzer is its ability to fire from long distances, allowing the U.S. military to provide effective fire support to frontline troops without having to enter risky territory. This provides the flexibility to respond to combat situations quickly and effectively, while still reducing the risk to own troops. In addition, the accuracy of the M777 howitzer's fire is also an important asset in reducing the risk to civilians and infrastructure around the conflict area. With the ability to adjust fire with great precision, the U.S. military can minimize collateral damage and ensure that their operations take place in accordance with the rules of international law. The use of M777 howitzers also provides a clear message to the parties involved in the conflict on the Ukrainian border that the U.S. military is ready to act if needed to maintain peace and security. By strengthening deterrence through military presence and readiness, it is hoped that the situation at the border can be reconciled and conflict can be prevented before it reaches a critical point. However, the use of M777 howitzers also raises questions about the potential for conflict escalation and its impact on geopolitical dynamics in the region. While aiming to prevent further conflict, deploying artillery weapons such as the M777 could also increase tensions and the risk of an unwanted confrontation between the parties involved. Therefore, it is important for the U.S. military to use M777 Howitzers judiciously and act in accordance with internationally recognized principles of security and diplomacy. This includes coordinating their actions with other parties involved in conflict resolution efforts, and ensuring that the use of armed force is only a last resort after all diplomatic efforts have been exhausted. In addition, it should be noted that the use of M777 howitzers should also be balanced with efforts to promote dialogue and negotiations between the parties involved in the conflict on the Ukrainian border. Only through a comprehensive and inclusive approach, involving all stakeholders, can a sustainable and peaceful solution to the conflict be achieved. The use of M777 howitzers by the U.S. military on the Ukrainian border also highlights the importance of international cooperation in dealing with global security challenges. In a situation where tensions and conflicts can easily spread across borders, cooperation between countries becomes even more important in preventing the escalation of wider conflicts. In this regard, the role of international organizations such as the United Nations, UN, and NATO is crucial in facilitating dialogue and coordination between countries involved in the conflict on Ukraine's borders. Through these forums, countries can work together to find peaceful and sustainable solutions to address the root causes of the conflict. Although the situation on the Ukrainian border remains tense and complex, the use of M777 howitzers by the U.S. military offers hope that the conflict can be resolved in a peaceful and diplomatic manner. By combining military force with careful diplomatic efforts, it is hoped that peace and stability can be restored in the volatile region.